The following is a production of Learfield Sports.
A terrific run, a terrific season for the Wisconsin Badgers comes to a heartbreaking end on Saturday night as the Badgers fall to Kentucky 74-73 in a classic Final Four game in North Texas. We'll look back at some of the highlights of the game. We'll get comments from the locker room, and we'll also hear from Ben Brust, who closes out an outstanding career as a Badger. It's all coming up on today's edition of the Badger Sports Report.
Throws it inbounds to Trey Jackson with 5. Trey across the mid-stripe with 3. With 2. Trey left the lane, pulls up, the jump, bang, no good. It's over, and Kentucky wins it by 1. Aaron Harrison, for the 3rd straight game, shoots Kentucky to victory.
I think I got hit on my arm, but I thought once it was out of my hands, I thought I had a chance to go in. But at that point, when I seen it didn't go in, it was a shocking more than sadness at that point. So you make some, you miss some.
We did a pretty good job putting ourselves in a position to win, and I've seen Trayvon make that shot before to win a game, and we got a good look, and unfortunately it didn't go down.
When it comes down to a one-possession game, the last possessions always seem so magnified, but there was 60, 70, 80 possessions in there, and a lot of those ended up being the ones who were the possessions that were more crucial, and we just came up one short. So we've been on the other end of those, and we know what it's like. It's hard. It means we're done playing for the year, and I really love coaching this team. I knew they had something in them. Was just trying to get it out of them sometimes. That was a little bit of a challenge, but they answered it. They answered everything, and that's how we got here.
Down the lane, right hand, slam dunk, Sam Decker. Inbounds pass to Brust, across half court, he'll hoist one up, he hit it! Ben Brust for 3! Snaps off at 3, right of the circle, it is off the rim and in! Jackson strikes again! Out the Gasser for 3, he hit it again.
The Badger Sports Report with Bo Ryan is brought to you by Charter Communications, by the Dairy Farm Families of Wisconsin, the Wisconsin Milk Marketing Board, by Zimbrick Buick GMC, by Adidas, and by UW Health, a cornerstone partner of Wisconsin Athletics.
This is Andrew Seelsdorf. He plays hockey. This is leukemia. It's bad business. This is Andrew's oncology team. They love Andrew. They don't like leukemia. And thanks to them, Andrew is now cancer-free. Booyah. They are the world-renowned physicians, scientists, and nurses at the American Family Children's Hospital, pioneers in pediatric cancer care. UW Health. Remarkable.
I'm not what the girls here would call classically good-looking. I spent most of my youth in the dreaded friend zone. That all changed when my folks got Charter TV. I discovered tons of chick flicks in HD and on demand, and learned all the secrets to romancing the high school girl. Now in a school full of boys, I'm the man. I'm the man.
Get Charter TV starting at $29.99 per month. Charter, make way for more.
Whether you're out there training for a big event or you're just trying to stay in shape, I have a bit of advice. It's important to remember that what happens after the workout is just as important as what happens during the workout. My advice? Be sure to refuel with low-fat chocolate milk. It has the perfect mixture of protein, carbs, and electrolytes to help you refuel, rehydrate, and build muscle. In Wisconsin, athletes win with low-fat chocolate milk. And you can too. To learn more, visit winwithchocolatemilk.com.
I know something about winning championships, and at Zimbrick Buick and GMC, you have one. Zimbrick Buick's tradition of customer care dates back to 1965.
And Zimbrick continues to provide each of our customers with high-quality personal service you can rely on.
I'm part of the Zimbrick, Buick, and GMC team, and you should be too.
A step back jumper for Koenig is off the back rim, no good. Rebound loose. Dukin ripped it away. Out the Brust. 4-3. Book it. Dukin setting up Ben Brust for the long ball. Then with a pass for Decker at the top. Rotates left side. Gosser loops it inside. Kaminsky catches at the left block. Turns. Reverse layup is good. Going left to right. Clock is down to 10. Koenig high on the left. Works off a Kaminsky screen. Koenig slips it to Decker low on the right. And the layup is good. Basket interference anyway. Decker holding edge of the center circle against Randall. 5 to shoot. Decker left of the lane. Up left hand. It's off the back rim and in. Oh, a tough shot that Decker converts. Jackson out front. Shovels it into Kaminsky. Right block. He turns. Goes up. No. Tip Dukin. Yes. Dukin crashing the offensive glass. Here's Trey pushing front court. Jackson to the line. Bob back to Dukin for 3, straight on. Got it! Dukin getting Wisconsin right back in the fight. Trey Jackson to the forecourt. He'll throw to Dukin. The circle against Alex Poitras. Throwing to Brust for 3, right of the circle. Good. Much needed hit from Ben Brust. Trey Jackson to the front court. Jackson right side off the screen from Hayes. Trey. Gets it out to Dukin. Left wing jumper is good from 3-point range. Dukin gives Wisconsin the lead. Hayes right of the circle finds a back cutting Jackson to the rim. Left good. Nice find. Jackson on the rim run. 16.4 seconds left. Here comes Andrew Harrison to the front court. Andrew Harrison around Trey Jackson in the lane. A bounce deflected. Kick back. Andrew Harrison feeds Aaron Harrison 8 seconds. Aaron Harrison for 3 left side. It's good. He hit a 3 with 5.7 seconds left. Aaron Harrison strikes again. Kentucky up 1. Timeout Wisconsin. Throws it inbounds to Trey Jackson with 5. Trey across the mid-stripe with 3. With 2. Trey left the lane. Pulls up the jumper, no good. It's over, and Kentucky wins it by 1.
Yeah, it was a great shot. You know, Aaron has been doing that all tournament. He's got that clutch gene, and you know, props to him for hitting that shot. You know, you gotta tip your cap, you know, when credit is due, and he came through big for his team and put him ahead. And you know, like Coach said, it wasn't just the shot that beat us. It was a lot of other things during the course of the game that, you know, we didn't do as well. And you know, they came out on the winning side of the column, and you know, props to them for a hard-fought game, and good luck to them in the national championship.
You know, he stepped up and he made the play when this team needed it. Overall, we had done a good job to that point. I think they were 1 of 4 from 3, and he made a clutch shot, and you know, he's done that before, so got to tip your cap to him for making a clutch 3.
They're in the free throws, so you know, we had to try to make him take a tough shot. And we forced the ball out of the hands of the first guy, and then the ball's kicked, and we close on him, and he hits the 3. So we get a timeout. We showed 1 look. They called a timeout. Then we showed a second look without having to use a diagram. And we ran it and got the ball to Trey, and he got in his favorite position. And I felt pretty good that he was able to get to that spot where he's hit shots before, and it just didn't go. But again, if it's a 3-point game, it's this and that. So that's why I always say in a 1-possession game, people want to walk through the last part. Let's walk through 40 minutes. We can go possession for possession, and it's just, that's the way basketball is. The end's magnified, and the rest of the game is, oh, okay. So I thought Trey did a great job to get to the free throw line. Drew the foul. He's a clutch free throw shooter. We're 17 for 17 at that point. I liked our chances. It just didn't happen.
I'm very proud of, you know, this team's resilience. No matter what the situation, we're always going to make a challenge or make a comeback or whatever it takes to get yourself in a position to win. And took a couple guys off the bench to spark us, and you know, that's what you're going to get in the Final Four in April. A 1-possession game, tough battle, and just didn't fall our way.
Everything we did as a team up until this point has just been phenomenal, and on top of it, we've lived together. We all moved into the same apartment complex, and so just some of those times and experiences that we've had have been second to none. You can't get any better than that, and you can't get away from those things that you've experienced.
I mean, I just think the whole experience, making it to a Final Four with this group of guys, is something I'm going to remember for the rest of my life. I think this was definitely one of the most close-knit and tight groups I've ever been a part of. These 16 guys were basically a bunch of brothers for me. We've been through so much adversity this year, battled back, and to see it all come to a close is really tough to comprehend.
It's more than just what goes on in the locker room. It's more than just basketball. We're great teammates. We get along. We get along great. We're great friends. I mean, that's why it's hard right now. Having Evan, Zach, and Benny. This is the last time we'll be suiting up with them. So that's what's hard to swallow right now. I think down the road we'll look back in the season and be pretty proud of what we accomplished. Getting Coach Ryan here and all the hard work we put in. But right now it's a little hard to look at it that way. You only get 4 or 5 years to put on this jersey and to make relationships and friendships, and I think this year's team has done a really good job of doing that. So something we'll be able to take with us beyond just these college years.
We go. York looking out to Nick Johnson. Turns with 2. Johnson with 1. Left of the lane. Goes up. It's no good. It's no good. And I can't believe I'm going to say it. Bo Ryan and the Wisconsin Badgers have punched their ticket to Texas. They're going to the Final Four.
Beyond the excitement of a Final Four can come a lot of good publicity for a program, for a university in general, and I think a lot of great things have been written and said about this program. But boy, a piece, and we're going back to last weekend now in the New York Times, talking about student athlete and how that term has meaning. Kind of nice to see a big publication have the kind of story that the New York Times had. You guys, a lot of people are excited, having fun. You guys were studying.
Yeah, they and they knew going into the whole trip that was part of the process, and our guys understand that, and that's the reason they're here, is to get a degree. And oh yeah, let's play some basketball while we're here. No, they're a good group, just like the rest of the teams that we've had, and the rest of the players. They bought in, they understand the process, and you know what? They can have fun while they're doing it too.
Yeah, and they do a great job of that. The interview requests get more and more as you know this. You're living it, but the meaning to the fans. When you guys came back from Anaheim and on the Sunday afternoon with the Kohl Center, and
wow,
this building holds noise pretty well now, doesn't it?
You know, I was pleasantly surprised, and I was really happy for the players that there were people that felt that way and came out, the ones that could, and heard from a lot of other people that said, well, I had this planned or that planned, and I understand. But the fact that the numbers that came out just, for the players, it sends a message to them, and the players wanted to say thank you.
You've been to the Final Four for a long time. You've coached 4 national championship teams, and keep pointing that out, I think, is necessary. But in all your trips down there, going down to the Final Four, is there any, if it's off-court, meeting people, stories you tell, anything in particular that really jumps out at you when you go down there for wherever a Final Four destination is?
Well, really, as has been said many times, it's where my dad and I would always get together and have some bonding time, and then he would run for all lobby each year, and he would meet a lot of coaches, tell a lot of stories, and he became kind of a fixture in the lobbies of especially the headquarters hotel. And it was kind of just seeing guys after a long season. Some seasons were better than others. Some guys had, your friends had better seasons than others, and some of the stories that were told and some of the things you learned, some of the things you'd do over. If you had a chance to do over again, you would change. And,
you know, coaches do a lot of that during that time, and there are coaches looking for jobs. Fortunately, I can never remember going down there looking for a job. I've been pretty fortunate to be very happy wherever I was employed. So, you know, it's just it's a time where coaches can take a breath and kind of reflect on the season. So it would mostly be stories about things that happened during the year and what they have to look forward to the next year, what they're going to do for the summer, things like that. So, you know, the Final Four is always a good letting off steam place for coaches.
Absolutely. Always been busy at that. Now just a little extra busy this time.
Yeah, now we get to take a team on the floor.
Yeah, it's an okay thing. Coach Ryan will rejoin us in a few minutes with a great day and great question of the week as we continue on the Badger Sports Report.
I'm not what the girls here would call classically good looking. I spent most of my youth in the dreaded friend zone. That all changed when my folks got Charter TV. I discovered tons of chick flicks in HD and on demand and learned all the secrets to romancing the high school girl. Now in a school full of boys, I'm the man. I'm the man.
Get Charter TV starting at $29.99 per month. Charter, make way for more.
Here is a story I'd like to impart, a tale of a little girl's sick, ailing heart. It begins with her doctor and favorite nurse, then on to her blankie and polka dot purse. As we are the UW, it is doubly true. We have gizmos and gadgets all shiny and new. With talents and skill and brain power galore, we fixed Kennedy's heart, so she is sick no more. UW Health and the American Family Children's Hospital. Remarkable.
The buzzer beaters, the high school tournaments, the conference titles, truly the court of champions. Parker Street Productions LLC has acquired pieces of the basketball court used at the Kohl Center from 1998 until 2008, now making them available to you. 61 teams walked off this court with a trophy. Now you can take home your own trophy, a piece of history. Log on to courtofchampions.com today.
The Learfield Sports Directors Cup is the officially sanctioned annual award recognizing all-around excellence in men's and women's collegiate competition. NACDA and USA Today co-founded this esteemed honor in 1993, still widely recognized as the crowning achievement in college athletics.
Here's how it's looking. And looking, still looking, inbounds pass to Brust, across half court, he'll hoist one up, he hit it! Ben Brust for three! Let's play 5 more minutes in Madison!
I think just overall I've become a better player in terms of getting better at defense, being more efficient at different things, and just overall became a better player. And got to thank the coaches and teammates for showing me what it takes to get out there, and just had to get better each year after that.
What are some of the memories that stand out specifically, like basketball kind of memories? This is your memory.
This is my memory. No, basketball memories, we've done some things, won some big games, and the Michigan game was cool for me and the team, and something I'll remember. A lot of people come up to me and ask me about that, and it's cool that it will be remembered for a long time, and but also trying to still make some more memories and celebrating on the floor. Personally, I've never really won a championship of any sort. I've never cut down a net, and so for me to hold a trophy like that and cut down the net, and it's very special. This is a tight group, and we're loose, we have fun, but then we also know when it's time to get serious. Just enjoy the process, because it goes so quick, and I can't believe it's come to a close.
Frank puts it on the floor, right of the lane, right block, up in traffic, missed it. Rebound front court, Decker has it, out to Jackson. Trey at the top, goes to Brust for three in the lead, got it! Ben Brust for three, Badgers lead by 2. Ben Brust with a 3 to give his team the lead, and he has the record at Wisconsin for made 3-point hits.
That's very special, but happy to have done that with all these teammates that I have here, and in the past too. That's just a product of these guys. We all genuinely care about each other, and we know what everyone's capable of, and it's just the unselfishness of this team, and got got the job done. There's a lot of great players here and some teammates who helped me, show me what I got to do to be successful here. And I got to thank them. And it's been a long journey and very proud of that. And got to thank them.
Gosser, baseline left to inbound. Looking out to Brust for three, left side. Ben Brust is third from distance. Hayes left the lane, finds a streaking Gosser. Nice lead, Duke along the right, one pump kick out. Brust makes a three, rhythm dribble, takes the three, straight on and straight through. Ben Brust is third from downtown.
Your brothers, they were going nuts in the stands. Were you ever able to kind of look up and see them just going crazy?
Yeah, I love those two knuckleheads. I hear them a little bit just because I know their voices, they're so distinct from the days that they beat me up to where they are now. Just, I love them and I love the energy that they bring. I'm glad that my family was out there to, be with me. Got to see them after the game, and they've gotten much better, so I'm very happy with that. I've had to have some talks throughout my day with my family about their actions out there, but they've been great.
15 to shoot, inside feet, Kaminsky catches, right block, moving in, kick out Jackson, extra pass, left side three is good for Ben Brust. His first three-point hit tonight.
What's next on the horizon for Ben Brust?
I have no idea. We'll see what happens. I don't even want to talk about that.
It's a scary question. It's the question that seniors don't want.
Yeah, no one wants to talk about what they're going to do next, but I grew up playing this game, and I'll be watching forever. I'll be the biggest Badger supporter there is, and making sure the guys stay on top of it all the time. The University of Wisconsin is a great place, and I'm proud to be a Badger, and it's something I'll be proud of forever, and looking forward to being a Badger fan for the rest of my life.
I know something about winning championships, and at Zimbrick Buick and GMC, you have one. Zimbrick Buick's tradition of customer care dates back to 1965.
And Zimbrick continues to provide each of our customers with high-quality personal service you can rely on.
I'm part of the Zimbrick Buick and GMC team, and you should be too.
I'm not what the girls here would call classically good looking. I spent most of my youth in the dreaded friend zone. That all changed when my folks got Charter TV. I discovered tons of chick flicks in HD and on demand, and learned all the secrets to romancing the high school girl. Now in a school full of boys, I'm the man. I'm the man.
Get Charter TV starting at $29.99 per month. Charter, make way for more.
Truth is, there are surgical procedures and medical treatments that only a handful of doctors can perform. Illness is so complex that only the preeminent hospitals in the world will take them on. These are those doctors, and this is their hospital. They are the world-renowned physicians, researchers, and healthcare professionals inside UW Health and the University of Wisconsin. UW Health. Remarkable.
Wisconsin cheese, making good food great.
The Badger Sports Report with Bo Ryan is brought to you by Charter Communications, by the Dairy Farm Families of Wisconsin, the Wisconsin Milk Marketing Board, by Zimbrick Buick GMC, by Adidas, and by UW Health, a cornerstone partner of Wisconsin athletics.
Our final great day and great question of the week this season comes from Jerry in Germantown, and you were mentioning taking a deep breath about the Final Four a few moments ago. Jerry wants to know what is, quote, next for you and your staff, your coaching staff, after this Final Four. There's always a next, right?
Well, let's see. That's a good question, Jerry. For basketball coaches, there really isn't an off season. April is recruiting. we'll get a chance to go see some players at the end of the month where we have a weekend where we can go out and recruit. But there's also different visits to campus. There's get the players and have our one-on-one interviews that we do after each season. So there really isn't a lot of time for people to get away, so to speak. So usually we save that for August. And then, you know, it's a time to try to make sure that everything's set. Some coaches are interviewing for jobs. Some, you know, guys on your staff are being wooed by other schools, things like that. Sit down and talk with them. But it's always a time of the year where, again, after the Final Four and after you've talked with your fellow coaches as a national group, then you get to come back to your campus and then make sure that things on your campus are set and the players are ready to go and that the players know what to expect for the next season. So that's what we end up doing after the Final Four.
There's always next. Jerry, we thank you for your question. We thank all the good folks at the Great Dane restaurants, including the 4 in Madison, the east side of town, downtown, Hilldale, as well as Fitchburg, and the Great Dane up in Wausau as well. We thank those good folks for helping sponsor the show once again this season. What a season it is. The Badgers in the Final Four. We thank you for watching throughout the season. We'll see you again next year.
Wisconsin cheese, making good food great.
The Learfield Sports Directors Cup is the officially sanctioned annual award recognizing all-around excellence in men's and women's collegiate competition. NACDA and USA Today co-founded this esteemed honor in 1993, still widely recognized as the crowning achievement in college athletics.